Good morning, everybody. United Kingdom, September 13th. Have you heard about that? If you want on these, you get them at nationwear.co.uk. I've got my baseball cap, UTK. Everything's ready. So, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to every single person who blindly defended me. Everyone who I watched commentator after commentator. I was told by my solicitors, don't open your mouth for a minute here after this incident happened. I'm going to be honest, possibly one of the worst weeks of my life. I was worried, very worried. I thought I was being stitched up. I didn't think they'd have the CCTV. I was detained yesterday on GBH Section 18 and I was interviewed. And what my request would be right now is release the footage for the public to see, okay? That's what everyone needs to see, the footage. Not that little clip. You need to see the footage. Don't listen to the accounts given in newspapers. You need to see the footage, okay? What the footage will show you is that I was walking home. Another gentleman who come off the train, and he should be leaving St Pancras, saw me, followed me, confronted me, got hair in my face for minutes. Yeah, I tried to get away from him. I tried everything. I tried telling him to leave me alone. I warned him so many times, please get away, stop accosting me, right? Leave me alone. He threatened me. He continually chased me, basically, yeah? Until the point when we get to the top of the stairs, which is where there are some accounts of what happened, but no one's seen what happened previously. Thank God it's on CCTV. You can see him harassing me in my face so much, yeah? And you can see me trying to get away so much. So, at which point, the only time when I didn't defend myself, even though I probably should have when you watch the footage. I should have done it a minute before. I didn't defend myself until it became to a physical confrontation, till he came at me. And as he comes at me, I defended myself. That's it. And that's what's on camera. He charges at me. Doesn't just come at me, he charges at me, yeah? With his hands up. So, listen, I wish him well. I do not blame that gentleman because he's been lied to by a fake news media. He's been told I'm Satan. He's been told I'm someone I'm not. So I don't blame him. Yeah? At the same time, I'm not a human punchbag. I have to be able to walk the streets. I think, unfortunately, I've come to the realisation now I can't walk the streets because the worry and fear I've had for the last 7 days. Let me get some other points clear. Yeah? I contacted the police. Me. Straight away. Okay? I told them exactly what I saw on the CCTV yesterday, exactly what I told them. I was trying to get home, I was accosted, I was followed, I was threatened, I was harassed. And then in the end, I had to defend myself. That's exactly what the footage shows. Okay? Now, I don't believe there's even a complainant in this case. So I've been arrested. I don't believe there's a complainant. I believe when the complainant sees the footage, he was drunk. He's going to have woke up with a sore head, right? But he was drunk as well. But I think when he sees the footage, I don't believe there's a complainant in this case. But I can't go into other details due to my bail conditions. But I've been released on bail till 2nd September. As I said, thank you, because all the people who blindly defended me, you know who I am. You know, I just don't go around punching people. Come on, man. In fact, I take a lot of criticism. I take a lot of abuse. I don't react with them. I react with them when it's last resort and I need to defend myself. Because I'm not going to be the man laying on the floor. That's not going to be me. Right, and unfortunately, some people would only be happy if it's me with a forensic tech. Yeah?
You know it.
And it wasn't. Okay? And just to clear something up for the media said I went on the run. So I produced to the police, which, let me get something clear. I rang the police straight away. I contacted the police straight away. Yeah? My solicitors contacted them at 6 o'clock next morning. We made them aware of where I was, made them aware of the date I was coming home already. Now, just so you know, I've showed evidence to the police that my accommodation, everything was booked before this incident. So before this incident happened, I had a trip planned. Fact. If I had tried to escape the country, like the media have told you, if I went on the run, like the media told you, I wouldn't now have my passport, would I? I don't have a bail condition to stay in the country. I don't have any of those bail conditions. So, also, the police, what's very strange for me is when I landed at Luton, you may have seen the scenes of all the police cars, of all the police. It's me that told them. I arranged to come back. I was flying into Manchester. I changed my flight for them. So I don't know why they made that big scene. And you get the video of all those police wagons arresting me. When I was coming back for an interview that I'd planned. From the minute it happened, I'd been in cooperation with the police. There was no running away. There never has been. Yeah, I willingly come back, but I was coming back when I was coming back anyway. So anyway, this is a thank you from me. September 13th is going full ahead, full steam ahead. It's going to be bigger than ever. Self-defense is the defense. Yeah, it's not a crime. If someone comes up and wants to accost me, confront me, and attempt to attack me, I'm within my rights to defend myself. I wish I didn't have to. I really wish I didn't have to. I really wish that man well. And I hope he gets better. And I hope he makes a full recovery. And I didn't want what happened that day to happen. I just wanted to go home. And I've had the worst week, as I'm sure his family have. Yeah? Maybe it's been a lesson for him. It's been a lesson for me. I can't walk the streets of this country on my own. And unfortunately, that's what I walk everywhere. I'm in London, Luton. Everywhere I go, I just go on my own. You think, so what? I'll deal with it. But I shouldn't have to deal with it. And unfortunately now I realise that there's too much of a risk there. There's too much of a risk for me. I can do nothing wrong but still be seen to do something wrong. Look at the media this week, man. Look at what they've portrayed and how it's been portrayed in forensic terms. Blood transfusion. There was no blood transfusion. All the newspapers saying there's a blood transfusion. It's all bullshit. He weren't 64. It's a lie. He lied about his age. Everything. A lie. But thank you, everyone. Okay. After seeing the CCTV, I know there's not a jury in the world would convict me of that. So my request to the Metropolitan Police Force is release the footage. Let the public see, okay? Too much bullshit's been happening this week for the last 7 days. I've had to watch, listen to it and read it, okay? I know what happened that day, and I know the man I am, and every one of you know the man I am. I'm not a coward, okay? I'm not a coward. I don't just provoke reactions. I don't just provoke trouble, and I don't just throw punches willy-nilly either. That's only at last resort as defence. So thank you, everyone, yeah? UTK, come on, September 13th. Nationware.co.uk, get yours. Right, let's go.
So, yeah, one of the most amusing parts of that is the blood transfusion part. I don't know whether it was actually from St. Pancras or they photoshopped it, but there was like this pool of like a bit of blood on the pavement and like a handprint or something strange like. Tommy realising it's not safe for him to walk the streets. Fucking hell, Tom. I think we know that, mate. I think you need full-time security, bruv. You know, especially in the lead up to an event, especially because your name's going to be buzzing around a little bit more, innit? And, you know, these absolute lunatics will do what that gentleman did, was harass, get in your face. And I know that what you did, which we haven't been allowed to see yet, but I have no doubt, and I knew it straight away. I thought, you know, Tommy Robinson on the run. I thought, he ain't on the fucking run, mate. Do you know what I mean? Everything Tommy has just said, I know it's all facts, because something that people... Oh, no, we've lost you. Something that people will... Some people will not know about Tommy is he only deals with facts. Oh, what is going on here? Yeah, Tommy's a factual person. He only deals with reality. Yeah, he doesn't lie. He doesn't spin things off to an advantage of his. Yeah, he's fact. And obviously, like he said, bail conditions, he's limited to what he can actually say. Yeah, but it'll all come out in the wash. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, even our kangaroo courts, which Tommy's been subjected to, and if you don't know what a kangaroo court is, just Google it. I ain't got time to go into it. But you know, I mean, how convenient. I mean, some of the pictures they put out, how convenient is it of certain things? It's just too much convenience, mate, of certain pictures, this, that. Oh, it's creepy. Tommy must be really creeped out. A day in the life of Tommy Robinson. I mean, really creepy. He must feel stalked. He is like a bird of prey, isn't he? You know what I mean? Or the victim of a bird of prey. Oh, but yeah. I'm sorry about this. I've got a new phone, so just playing around with it. But yeah, like I say, it's all come out in the wash. Tommy is back on UK soil, and he's a free man. Like if he was any sort of risk, they would not allow him to have his passport. Put it that way. But even if he was looking at Bird for whatever he's done, defending himself, by the way. And I'll tell you another thing. If some geezer did that to me, it'd be sparkoed as well, or I'd have a go at sparking him out. Fucking, you got to look after yourself, mate. It's a dangerous world out there. Trust me. Tommy gives you a good lesson there in do what you can to avoid confrontation at all costs. What Tommy did is last fucking resort. And that's, unfortunately, blood transfusion time. Hey, Tommy Robinson. Come on, Tom. Booyaka. 30th of September, if you didn't get it. I don't know how many times he dropped that one in there. I can't fucking wait. See you in London, peeps. See you in London town.